What's up guys, Aussie Plays here. Welcome back. It's been a long time, but today's the launch of Madden Mobile 23 and I would just like to give you guys my first impression of this game and also the daily arena. All of the events in the game are going to be the same as they were in the past 3 or 4 years, where you have to run through zones and pass into moving hotspots and also play a bit of defense. But the cool changes to the daily arena is that you are no longer racing against the clock of your opponent, where you had to complete a drive in less than 9 seconds. Now all you have to do is complete 3 drives in less than 10 minutes and you have to score as many points as possible. You get the option to choose between 3 opponents, easy, medium and hard. Medium would give you plus 5 points at the end of your 3 drives. Hard would give you plus 10 and easy would not give you any bonuses. I would recommend going with the hard difficulty as you can practice league versus league drives in that, and also the plus 10 points is more points than an additional drive would get you. If you have looked at my videos of league versus league drives and strategies in the past, then you would know that running the ball is still very effective. Especially at the start of the game where defenses are at a very low level, you can easily power through. It gets a bit tougher when you get to the red zone, but I have a few cool passing plays which can easily get you the touchdown and a 2-point conversion. In terms of the gameplay, I feel like it's exactly the same as it was in the past 2 or 3 years. The players are still stumbling over each other. Offensive linemen will be very 50-50 in blocking the correct person, and it's still an animation-based game. So you'll still see the same animations going on, and I would assume that as the game progresses, it would get more and more ridiculous as the stats of the players get higher and higher in overall. One of my favorite run plays is fullback power out of the weak I formation. It is really good as you get a huge hole for your fullback to run through, and just there I just gained about 6 yards. So my favorite 2-point pass conversion is SE curling. I like to have it unflipped. If it's man coverage, then most of the time you'll be hitting your tight end on the out route. If it's zone, you usually hit your halfback, who will be wide open in the middle of the field. If you pick up a scrambling quarterback later on, you can also try scrambling in, and it will be very effective as you would have at least 3 reads on this 2-point conversion pass. In previous years, there was a play calling limit of 3 times in League vs. League. However, this does not exist in the daily arena. So if you wanted to use this as a practice for League vs. League, then you would need to artificially handicap yourself to not call the same play more than 3 times in a drive. Now once again, for the 2-point conversion, I'm looking at the defense and what I see is a wide open zone in the middle of the field for my halfback to run into on a slant, and I can hit him easily with either a touch pass or a bullet pass, and I will get the 2-point conversion. Now this is a case of me calling fullback power too many times and the D-line getting an insane boost to the block shedding. So now I know that I should not call another run play here. The good thing about the daily arena is that you can also practice your passing plays here. So solid passing plays would include stuff like the tight end angle routes and also halfback angle routes. Drag routes are still very strong in this game, same as corner strike routes and also corner routes. So there I just waited a bit for my halfback to clear the defenders who are holding him up, and he got open and I'm able to hit him and get the 24 points. So since I chose the hard difficulty, I'd also get an additional plus 10 points, so 34 points overall. My final verdict is that I will not be playing this game, nor would I recommend it to other people. I find the gameplay is the same as it was in the past 2 and 3 years. The events are all the same events we've been doing for the past 5 years, and the player overall progression is as messed up as ever. We have 100 plus overall players already in the game on day 1, and I assume that from images they will go up to 240 overalls at the end of the season. The gameplay is the same, it's still animation based, and there's no new plays. That's what I don't like about this game. They took out plays, but they didn't put in anything new. That is good. That pretty much wraps up this video. I know there's information flowing out there that league sizes were reduced down to 16, and that if you can't beat the 16 number, the empty places are going to be filled with low-level AI teams, and that just sounds even more ridiculous. Well, it's gonna be football season soon, so I hope whichever team you're rooting for is gonna have a shot at the Super Bowl. And I'll see you guys next year if there's still another game and it looks interesting to cover. Alright, peace.